sadistic psycho. Here he comes. He's lost his mind and apparently his face. You don't talk to those kids like that.
Actually, these kids need discipline. They're running around like shows, and they need to be listening to classical music.
A fan favorite in CSW.
Tell them, Steve.
Miller time is officially here. Chris Miller now all alone. No longer tri-state airstrike. It's Chris Miller fighting battles on his own. Hundreds here cheering on Chris Miller in his bout against the Lunatic tonight.
He looks energetic tonight, Steve.
The youth, the energy, the experience as being a CSW Tag Team Champion. He's had the winning streak with Colin Smith for months upon months. His victories against the Asylum have been well documented. What a great ovation as Miller is ready to face the Lunatic, who is now the CSW Southland Heavyweight Champion. The Asylum basically took out Marco Anthony and Hunter Payne, and the damage done to Hunter Payne's shoulder was so bad, so dramatic, that he's had to have it surgically repaired.
Miller time.
We've been told he's on action.
Miller time. Miller time.
Man, that crowd is crazy. Screaming
What I've been
Miller.
told,
I can't help it. It's a natural cause.
it is official. Hunter Payne is going to be out for pretty much the duration of this entire rest of this year with that shoulder injury.
You're kidding.
The Asylum, along with Mitch Blake, did so much damage to his shoulder, and Marco Anthony now has to fight his own battles by himself. But so does Chris Miller.
Miller time leg drop.
It's almost as though Elite Payne and Tri-State Airstrike both
Almost easy
are
win.
no longer,
Miller
or
time.
they're in a much more weakened position. These fans going great.
I can't believe it.
How
These
can they
little,
support Miller time?
these children, these disrespectful punk children, instead of listening to classical music.
No, it's about Miller, Chris
eating.
Miller, not the adult beverage. We had it confused. Sorry. Here's Chris Miller getting a running start.
Talking about?
My.
We're talking about adult beverages. I thought they were...
Snapping neck breaker by the Lunatic. This man is not only deranged, he's out of his mind, and he scares the living daylights out of these young people, and it's not right.
I was trying to say they were disrespectful to the Lunatic by cheering for Chris Miller. You're talking about adult beverages? Shame on you.
Well, let's be real. Let's be realistic.
Lunatic is choking Miller.
This is a matchup that both members of the Asylum have been waiting for. Now that Chris Miller's by himself, he has no way to
Brawn
defend
the
himself.
Lumberjack
He does not have Colin Smith at his side.
Brawn the Lumberjack is giving him some encouragement.
Brawn the Lumberjack was teeing off on the man. Come on!
He was giving him encouragement.
Sidewalk slam.
That was a nasty drop, and Miller, you can tell, not responding well to all of these attacks. And he is struggling right now. Struggling to stick with this match.
And now he's fighting back.
Limited offense. The fist. But notice Lunatic keeps Miller in close so he can't run. And then, when she releases him, he gets the timing perfectly right so he can attack with that strike with the fist.
Steve, you notice that it's basically a 2-on-1 match, right?
The odds are not in Miller's favor. If Miller was smart, he'd have to keep one eye on Lumberjack. But he can't.
You may be right.
And he got tripped from behind again.
Look, this is
He's overcome
evidence
so
that you're
much.
right.
This is not working. Miller by himself cannot see what's coming. And now, watch this. Flipping senton backsplash by the Lunatic. So effective with his attacks and almost put Miller away.
Willing to hurt himself to cause Miller pain.
This is an incredible sight. 400 fans watching in this ginormous event. Oh my! Half Nelson choke bottom and both men aren't moving. Wow. So much action already in the opening minutes of this bout. And you know for a fact that the energy that these fans bring to Miller might be all he needs to win this match. To both sides. And he's trying to keep
show me a Coke, I don't think.
He whips Lunatic into the corner,
Miller's
and now he's
swings.
hitting him. Got him in the knee. Got him down to both knees.
Miller trying to jump there. Oh my, flatlining from the knees. Puts Lunatic down again, and watch the Brawn The Lumberjack. You know, he's shouting words of encouragement to the Lunatic, and the Lunatic already hears so many voices in his head.
Yeah, it's all these kids.
So how can he hear Brawn The Lumberjack among all these fans, all the voices?
Easy, he's crazy.
He might be.
He don't even need to know what Braun's saying.
Hey.
Counter.
In his defense, he's got a bunch of voices in his head already.
Crossface here. Will the Lunatic give this one up?
Oh, I haven't seen that maneuver in 8 years.
The Lumberjack doing
I haven't seen that maneuver in 8 years. I love it. Chris Miller, there you go.
The young fans are preventing the referee from seeing whether or not the Lunatic was ready to submit. Miller relinquishes the hold. The Lunatic is standing from behind. Watch out, Lunatic over the top into the floor.
Well, Chris Miller did pull down the rope for him as he was ricocheting or running towards the rope.
Wait a minute, Braun, Lunatic, the conference. Baseball slide dropkick barely glances across the back and the skin of the Lunatic.
There he is. Chris Miller says he's number 1.
Miller's gonna try it again. No.
Oh, he was gonna go through the ropes.
Did they put that fan in their way?
They put the young lady right in the way.
Wait a minute.
And what you alluded to earlier, having eyes, another set of eyes is about to come true.
This is with the clothesline. Miller, watch out. He's got him submitted. Oh my, Lunatic with the death drop. Miller's not moving.
1, 2, 3.
That's it. The Lunatic has won it. Brawn The Lumberjack was the distraction that happened to provide all of the incidents from transpiring. Hey,